Howdy folks, how you doing? This is Giuseppe coming to you live from the weekly trending Phantom Show here at CKMS Sound FM 1.3 on the FM dial. And if you're just tuning in for the first time, I'd like to thank you very much for doing as such. The weekly trending Phantom Show is a fantastic show that encompasses everything between comic books, movies, gaming, and everything that's cool in the fandom sphere. And also on the CKMS aspects, again, we're broadcasting here on CKMS Sound FM 1.3 on the FM dial, plus you can hear as such through the Rogers Television Network, which is 146, plus on top of that, you can also hear us on the station's website, which is www.soundfm.ca. Plus on top of that, folks, we just recently got our actual website into that alpha stage position, so basically you can actually see our website, which is www.thewtfshow.com. Plus on top of that, we also have a live feed component, which you can watch at your viewing pleasure, or right now type of thing, at www.wtfshow.com/live. Well, that being said, again, my name is Recepit. I am the show's mega host. And of course, I have my other co-hosts in the building. Today we have Adora, Par, followed by 2.0. And of course, I always ask my co-hosts out of pure happiness on how their weekend was. With all that, who likes to go first today? Who wasn't here last week?
Everybody.
There we go. So it's a full house again today. That's twice.
We'll just spin this pen real quickly.
2.0. So the Ticket Bones have told us we'll talk to 2.0 today.
2.0.
Yeah.
So, Mr. New Guy, Mr. 2.0, how you doing today? How was your weekend?
Wait, I had a weekend?
You did.
No. There was no such thing as the weekend. That does not exist.
There you go.
Oh.
So how was it, man? Obviously a little bit busy.
It was all work.
It was all work. And
All work, no play. Jack is a dull boy.
Oh,
it was
Sentences in the words, my friend.
It's in the word. Friday. What was okay? As an update from last week's show.
Yep.
I left last week's show.
Yep.
Once we were done, I went job hunting.
Yep.
Walked into a place that said, "You want to start tonight?"
You do realize, my good friend, that that being said, you're beating the curve in this actual region. Reason being that this is the second worst city of all of Canada to actually get employment. And if you walking off the street right into the employer and say, "Could you please work with us?" Perfect.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I walked in and well, obviously I couldn't work that night, but I've essentially been
no.
My own stipulation.
in response to that, they said, "Hey, how about we start you at this wage, which is higher than I've been currently getting?" I'm like, okay. And we're gonna guarantee you full-time hours.
Okay.
Okay. If you can't start tonight, can you start tomorrow?
Perfect.
Okay.
Sure.
So,
what is this fantastic place in employment, and are they still looking for people?
This fantastic place of employment is McCabe's.
All right.
I don't know if we're still looking for people.
Do they feed you food for free?
No.
Oh. That would have been the clincher. Be going, guys.
Yeah.
Let's go.
No.
We're getting ourselves a second part-time job.
Yeah.
In Dora's case, maybe your fifth part-time job.
No, let's not talk about how many jobs I have.
All right.
But yeah, I've pretty much been working there, and then Saturday I ended up working at Elements, and Sunday and Monday we're also working at McCabe's.
McCabe's, awesome. So is McCabe's a better work environment?
I would say so.
Cool.
It's. I mean, it's not the WTF show, but
of course.
Nothing beats this show.
And thank you.
Yeah. I did get to sit down and actually start planning some props for Fan Expo.
Oh,
Nice.
that's pretty cool because basically we are trying to get press pass qualifications for Fan Expo, and we're actually in talks to the people that actually do that, and we're going through the actual steps, and hopefully things will work out.
Hopefully.
But
sounded like a confident, hopefully.
I plan
with a
on
mouthful
going.
of cookies, yeah, I hope that came across as a confidence.
There you go.
Yeah.
So basically, full weekend for you. You're working really hard, which is totally awesome. glad you got yourself a better job with a high rate pay. Note for potential employers: don't treat your actual employees like cogs. Treat them well, and they'll stick with you. So maybe a note for all the wives that's out there. So this is a full-time position. And what are you currently doing overall? If you mind me asking.
It's cooking on a line.
All right, so basically it's a
line cook position.
I dig it. That's awesome. All right, that's very cool. All right, well, that being said, is there anything else you wish to add to that?
No, that's it for now. The rest is saved for later.
No problem at all. Par, how you doing, buddy?
Ribfest.
Ribfest, yes!
You bastard!
I think I was at Ribfest too for a little bit.
I've seen some
yeah.
mother effer talk on my stage.
Some WTFer.
Yeah, WTFer. We're like, who is this guy?
Who is this guy? And they're like, who's this guy? I'm working here.
On Friday,
Yeah.
I seen another character standing on my frickin' stage. It was Kennedy.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
You know what I told him from a distance? Get off my stage!
So from a distance, you were going.
And then he's seen the pass, he's like, oh, snap.
Wonderful thing about Kennedy that everyone has a thing for passes.
Yeah.
He really does.
I think
a
he
pass
collects them.
and a lanyard, to be honest.
I think he puts them on his wall
I think so.
as trophies.
Yeah, with red string
Instead of
connected to
zombie heads, he has.
Yeah, no, I could see that.
And if he doesn't get along with the con organizers, it's their head with a pass on it.
Or he tries to at least.
Yeah. Because I don't think he has a
After all,
power.
it's our good friend Mr. Kennedy. Fantastically technically oriented when it comes down to other stuff. It's like, okay, let's see how this works
And
out.
if he's listening, he owes me an engraved name keychain thing.
There you go.
Yeah.
It says par on it.
Yeah, straight up, he told me.
It's about 5 inches high, 10 inches across.
Yeah, Mr. T-Type Gold.
Exactly.
Yeah, guy.
License plate I was trying to fish for here.
Recipient knows what's up, man.
Exactly. So you saw Kennedy. I was there for a bit, keeping you
Seen
company.
you
over
Saturday.
Ribfest.
That was
Yep.
good. That was
Yep.
good times. Friday was a freaking disaster.
Yeah.
We lost our tent. It hit the fence behind us, and it mangled.
The tent hit the fence, and it was all downhill from there.
And I was solo, man, so I had this. Oh, shout out to. We might have a new listener today. He's a security guard. His name's Greg.
Greg.
Young kid. He helped me.
Excellent.
He helped me secure the tent from any impaling. And
Is this the guy that
lawsuits.
you pointed me out to?
Yeah.
Okay.
In the yellow shirt.
Yeah. Greg. Yeah.
Good dude, man.
The funny thing
he's a
about
nerd.
Greg-
He's a geek too, man.
Oh, I'm fully aware
Yeah.
because basically when I bumped into Greg, he had the gloves on, which is not, ordinary, but then he had the long sleeves to get the sunburn on. And the thing that caught me is that he had that water pack with a hose so he could suck water out of it. I'm like, he's really into the whole commando thing. It's like, I will not be hydrated. I want that guy for Horror Fest. That's what I want this guy for.
You know what, man? We'll try to get him on board with a lot of our projects because he's a geek at heart, man.
If he's a good guy, it'd be a perfect fit.
He's a cool dude, man.
So the thing is that since you're recommending him, let's get his number together. Let's get him involved in the projects. It'd be totally awesome.
Yeah.
It'll be fun to do the show outside, but we're gonna need someone like Greg to push the actual WTF fans back so he has to broadcast properly.
He's got those skills.
Yeah.
And if he walks into the studio, he'll be listening. You're not going to be able to get in when we're doing our show.
Perfect. So basically with that...
so Friday was a crapshoot.
Yeah.
Saturday was good, man.
Yeah, we had wicked weather on Friday. That was why. We had a lot of rain that came out from nowhere.
There was a tree that was...
It's like... the rain!
She's having flashbacks. So yeah, and also I want to say, man, in all my years, dude, in all my 20 plus years in Kitchener, just lived here my entire life, that gust of wind that took my tent, I've never seen shit like that in my life.
Yeah, no,
the rain, I've seen it because we got drenched. Greg
Basically last year we got a meter of rain in one day.
Yeah,
it's like why? And of course, on top of all of that, I had my 60-year-old parents helping me move. See? So that's why that particular weather date is etched in my brain. It's like
never seen.
Yeah, let's move Ron's furniture.
Yeah,
with a meter of rain. Yeah.
At least the wind kind of helped you move it.
Well, yeah.
The heavy pleasures.
that was last year, not this year.
Oh, my bad. Gotcha.
Oh, God, I've been moving.
It's the mad cow from the cookies.
Yeah, pretty much.
The sugar. So Saturday, man, I had ribs, and Sunday I had ribs. So I lived off of ribs. It was good, man. Got a few deals. I was there as a vendor, if you will.
Yeah. representation, yo.
Yeah, I got ice cream.
Let's throw a little bit of love to Dave. I believe it was
Dave FM.
Dave
yeah,
FM, a major supporter of RibFest.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you, RibFest this year, folks, if you weren't there, as Parr would say, it was off the hook.
Yes.
And on top of all that, they actually expanded its programming. They had like a wall crawling thing.
Yeah.
They had carnies that were there, basically with ducks and fishes and stuff like that. They had a whole bunch of games for the kids, and at the same time, like what's it called, multicultural festival. This thing has grown 2 steps since last year. And it was a really good time because first off, I'm taken away by the how high are those billboards?
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
they're pretty damn high.
Same size as a sixplex.
Yes.
So basically, it's like just these towering billboards that dwarf you. And it's like just completely a different feeling. You walk in there, it feels like Neverland for RibFest in a way because it's just completely mind-boggling all the stuff they got there. Plus, on top, as I mentioned before, I think they had free beer.
No,
not quite too sure.
No, you have to get tokens.
Yeah, so something like that. So
I wish they had free beer.
Yeah, so the thing is that there's like lots of people running around with little tiny beer glasses and stuff like that, which was quite the funny.
Yeah, I tried some weird beer, man.
Yeah,
I was forced to.
Yeah,
watermelon and peach beer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, again,
I've had the peach beer.
Have you?
Yeah, the peach beer is kind of good.
But as guys, we just want our beer. I don't want no flat. At least me.
It's a good beer.
Barley.
Oh, I admit, I'm not gonna hate on it. It was good. Yeah.
No,
it's just the manly aspect of it.
I'm not living a twisted
flavored beer.
But however, no, great time. I'm hoping to get more. I'm hoping to get the show more involved with that particular event for next year type of thing. It'd be great for exposure.
Eat
plus
free
on top
ribs,
of that,
man.
well, yeah. Plus on top of that, you know how I'm a complete mortar melt, so I'm be broadcasting live at the actual RibFest, and it'd be really cool to do. But however, that's
go up
next
to the guys barbecuing. Hey, you're live. Wipe that sweat off.
If you want a good review,
wipe that sweat off and let's go.
For sure.
But it was good, man.
And also on top of that, impressed. One of the few things I was very impressed with you, actual part, is actually worth that because after you're done with the RibFest, which was a full 10 to 10 shift type of thing, you immediately jumped into your second part-time job or your second job. Right away, went on to Elements or the wax right away afterwards. So, man, that's impressive. Holy smokes! Like,
well, I got to go home early because my boss, was tired. He was on the ones and the twos, the wheels of steel.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yeah, man, just go if you need to." And right at the moment where I was talking to 2 cute girls, like, "You fuck." I was like, forget it. I'm going home. I don't care who's talking to me right now. I'm just going home. So I took his advice and I went home.
Yeah, I know. So, again, I was amazed at how hard you work. Sorry?
No, I was just going to say Monday I did nothing because all I did was rest, man.
Yeah.
And I feel refreshed now, so it's good.
That's cool. That's cool. Well, however, all sincerity, I'm really glad that you're here because I know how busy you are, and you actually being here on the Weekly Training Phantom Show helps the show out. And without you, it would be a completely different show as compared to our Friday edition show that we don't do. So, So, anything else?
That's it, man.
That's it. That's
RibFest. That's it.
All right, then. So, last but certainly not least, we have Adora.
Hi.
Hello, Adora. How are you?
I'm good. I'm not tired today.
Yay!
Nice.
Firing at all 6 cylinders versus the one, which is good.
Yeah, I worked all weekend. I worked overnights all weekend.
Oh, goodness.
So it was a combination of sleep, work, and working on my blog to get it off the ground. So,
Cool. And how's work? Work treating you well?
Work is good, yeah. I've had a couple interviews. Might be going full time soon.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Well, if you don't get it, let us know. We'll basically call them up and say, hey, what the WTF is this? This is totally unfair. I think your actual hiring practices need to be actually re-examined, blah, blah, blah. So anyways,
other than that, I didn't really do a whole lot this weekend. I actually slept, which is weird for me during the weekend.
Yeah, talk about sleep. Last night, somehow I got 6 hours.
Yeah.
Which is weird for me. I sleep in 2-hour intervals. That's how I explain my sleep pattern. Like, I'm up, down for 2 hours, up for 2 hours, so I sort of like block my actual sleeping pattern around that. So it's kind of weird, but I really yesterday, boom, down for 6. I'm going, how did I do that, and how can I do it again?
Yeah. I did the same thing, even though I slept until like 7 o'clock yesterday, got up, had dinner, and went back to bed.
Wow.
I slept for like a whole entire day.
Wow.
Yeah, it was really nice.
We both did the same thing on Monday.
Yeah, I feel so much better.
So, how's the new place?
It's good. It's really, really good. I love
Cool.
my roommates. I've actually gotten to see them a lot more since I was actually home this weekend.
There's actually people living in this house.
Yeah, other than just
Hello!
me. But yeah, no, my roommates are awesome. I'm really happy where I'm living now. It's
That's cool.
a big but good change.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's really, really good. So, sounds like a very
Yeah.
restful weekend.
It
Sounds
did.
like we have another jam-packed show for today.
Yes, we do.
For the sake of time, I will forego what I did over the weekend just because I'm looking at the clock here and going, we really talk well as a group. Time just slides right by. But however, well, that being said, we're looking at 30 minutes after the hour. And let's take a quick musical break. We'll discuss what our first segment will be, and we'll take it all from there. Sound good, guys?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Great stuff! Y'all ready?